Hi, it's Dr. Janowski for Sonata. Today I'm just going to show you how I do liposuction. I have some videos already, but it's always good to review. A lot of people have some myths and misconceptions about how difficult it is and how aggressive it is, and that you need general anesthesia. None of those things are really true anymore. So liposuction has become basically an office procedure. You don't need to be in an operating room for it, and the patient doesn't need to be under general. So today what we're going to do is we're going to work on the tummy and the sides, which is probably the most common area. I've marked out those areas here. And the first thing we do when we do liposuction is we put fluid under the area where we're treating to numb it up. So with what's called local tumescence or tumescent technique, we can numb the entire area that's going to be treated without having to put the patient under general anesthesia. And the patient is doing great. How you doing there, patient? Good. Just, it's not difficult. Patient might be awake or sleepy. We make you sleepy, but you don't have to be under general. So I use a very small little cannula here to just pump the fluid in there with a little mechanical pump, and it's virtually painless. You really don't feel much. The numbing medicine works instantly, and we get the entire area soaked or bathed in that fluid, so that when we're going to do the procedure, the patient will not feel anything. And so this is the tumescent process or the numbing phase. So we'll show you how the other phases work in a few minutes. Okay, the next phase after the patient has been numbed up is we use something called Vaser. Vaser is a device here that puts down ultrasound waves underneath the skin and breaks the fat cells up and makes it, almost liquefies it, and makes it very easy to remove. It also allows us to take more out so that we get a better result. So it's easy on the patient, it helps my job, and ultimately gives us better results. So this is the Vaser probe. There are many different sizes and kinds, but we use these little tiny ports to enter the skin. Again, the patient shouldn't feel anything, and what we're doing is we're just gently moving it back and forth, trying to break up the fat cells. And you hear that whooshing sound. That's just the very high frequency vibrations. You feeling okay there? Yeah, the patient really shouldn't feel anything. And then as we move that back and forth, it just gets easier and easier as everything gets broken up. So that's phase 2, the Vaser, and we'll show you phase 3 in just a few minutes. Okay, so the next phase, phase 3, is the removal of the fat. So we're going to use a small cannula, which is on a little vibrating device. Again, the vibrations help to remove it with less effort, so it's not an aggressive type of treatment. It's very easy on the patient, easier for me, and again, yields better results with less recovery because we don't have to be very aggressive. So I'll show you how this works. Let's just turn that on there. You'll hear a little sound of the pump, and then we're just going to press a button to turn it on, and then you just, it sounds kind of like an electric toothbrush, and again, we just move it back and forth like this. We don't have to be very aggressive or fast, and because we used the Vaser already, it will come out rather easily, and just makes for a pretty easy treatment. Again, nobody feels anything. It's very comfortable. And that's how we do it. Okay, so that's the 3 steps in the liposuction process. We finished our lipo case, and Nicole did fantastic. As you can see, she's ready to walk out. Of course, we have people get a ride home. She's a little sleepy. And then we just have a little bit of a garment here, which we have the patient wear just to keep everything tight, and there's some padding underneath. And recovery is really not difficult with this type of lipo. Nicole's had it before, so she knows it's just a few days of a little bit of soreness, a little bit of drainage, and then back to your activities within, I don't know, how many days was it the last time? 2 or 3 days?
Like 2 or 3 days, yeah.
Yeah, so
Day 3 I was perfectly fine.
yeah, so it's not a big, long recovery. So that's liposuction here at Sonata. If it's something you're interested in, give us a call.